Hey, it's James from Finney Electrical. On today's video, we're finishing off this rewire. Well, I hope we do anyway. Let's get into this. Right, so into the job then. So what we're going to do then, basically one of our lads has been down doing the rewire and I'm going to finish it off. So it is a Saturday, so we don't normally work weekends, but Ellis was ill midweek, bless him, so he's a day behind, so that means I have to pick up the slack. Here we go. So then, it's all been wired like so. So all I have to do is get these boxes chopped out, get everything into the back of the boxes, and then hopefully Mr. Plasterer could just come along and fill the holes, and that'll be this job done. So let's crack on then. First things first then, I'm just going to do a little spec shop then. Pop you there. So we've got some 1.5 inch, get these open. So we're going to make up some penny washer fixings. We've got 1.5 inch, got some red plug. Look at these little babies, and we've got some M6 penny washers. There we go. Get a washer. Get a little 1.5 inch, little twist, and that is a penny washer fixing. So what that'll do then is fix all the back boxes. We'll be able to, also the cable's going up, we'll be able to get one in the middle and it'll basically hold that cable in the wall. So look at that, we'll show you how to do that later. Let the sweatshop commence. Absolute plenty made up, look at that. So what we're going to do then, we'll get these back boxes, so we've just got 2 holes to drill in each one. We'll get the cables in and we'll kind of finish off the first fix of these points. Get this socket sorted then. We've got a back box to fit in here, so that should fit in there nicely. So I've only got my snips, but let's see if we can do it with the driver. So, better with your snips, but work with what you got. That next thing, this cable's going to come up to the bottom. That's them 2. So 1, 2. Go with that up. Got 1 there. 2. And this is just going to slide on there then. So we can do everything one-handed. There we go. That slides on nicely. That should go in the bottom now, if it can. I just need the drill. There the drill's gone. Now we've got a bit of wiggle room. We can aim. Like that bottom right one will be no good because it's right next to that seam. But we can get 1 here, 1 there on that piece of breeze. It should be nice and secure then. So let's get that fixed. Now the cat's come back in. What's up? What's up? There. Meow. There we go, that's all fixed in nicely then. So what you're looking for then with these, obviously you just leave these slightly, not fully tight. Then what you do, you line up your eye line to the fixed lug, and then you make sure it's perfectly within the bubble. So there, and then you look for the other side. So if that goes through that eyelet and to the top of that one, because that moves a bit, if you look, that will, if we lift that up, it'll actually go through that level line. So we know that when we do this socket, get it fixed up, it'll be perfect. So you basically level to the lugs, not the actual box. So if you measure, like the box, if it's not perfectly flat, it'll warp basically as you push your screws back. So let's say this side was a bit deeper. You screw this side in, and this nut, the box would bend up to that corner, and then this lug will end up going higher, so it won't end up being level. So that's it really. And then bang a little penny wash fix in the middle. There we go. And then that can go either side of the cable, like so. We're going to get him in. And then when we tie that back, it should look nice, neat and sweet. There we go, that's in then. And then these just coil up then in the back of the boxes. You don't want to pee off your plasterers, do you? There we go, that's one of my sockets chopped in then. So what I like to do then is go around all 4 corners, then take out the middle, get your box in, get your 2 fixings in, and that should be as solid as anything. And then just chase up, get your cables in, penny washer fixing, and that's that done. So we've got quite I think there's about 9 in here to do, so but yeah, I'll show you the process actually, that'll be good then. Right, here's the process then. So what we're going to do then, let's see if we can set it up on the window. Can you see me? Yes you can. Just shout a bit, so 450 up then, get his mark, so that's going to be the bottom of the socket then. Get the line across then, make sure it's level. So this is what I found to be the quickest way to mark out your sockets, and you put your box on there, and then you can mark around your box in. So one side, like that. And you just want to extend those lines then, so when you're chopping out you can refer to those guidelines when it comes to fixing the box, to make sure it lands between those. So just extend your lines up like this. And then when you get your final level and look through the lugs, that should land perfect. And then if I'm going to be marking loads out, I just shade it in so you can see it nice and easy. There we go. So I don't know if you can see that. And then obviously what we'll do is chase up at the end to that side, chase up at the end of this side, and then maybe do some kind of chamfers like that, so they're going to kind of swoop in to these lugs like that. Right then, let's get chopping. So that's how you mark out then. So I'm just going to swap these little attachments over then. Right, that's in, that's spun. It's on the hammer mode. Yeah, like that. So the first thing we're going to do then, we're going to come up the side, and what we're going to do is send it maybe 2 mil past. I don't know if you can see that gap between there, it's about 2-3 mil. And when we're chasing, we're not chasing straight, we're chasing slightly outwards, so exaggerated, it'll be like this. Because basically, if you look at the tip of this, it's that angled. So if you drill it straight, it'll want to shift to the left. So you need to combat that with that angle and just drill it slightly outwards. So, just going to do our 4 corners first. There we go, that's your 4 corners done then. So if we check then, what we want to do, it's a 25mm back box. If you just offer that up to the end of the actual bit, you have to go to there on the actual chisel. So if you look, that's that mark there. So basically you just bang it in, lift it up and down, make sure it's nice and flat. You don't want to be drilling on an angle like this, because then your box will be kind of lent on its back. So you've got to make sure your drill's nice and straight whilst you're drilling. Have a look at that. That's our perfect depth, that side, all 4 corners. So now we're going to cut the cheese, we'll call it. So imagine this is your box sat in your wall. All we've done is gone to the depth of this. I mean, this is your wall front here. So what we're going to do now is aim down the middle. So we start here with the chisel bit and aim for this back corner of that little cheese wedge. So let's just show you that. It looks something like this. There we go. So that's just chopped that little cheese wedge out. We'll do the other side. There we go, so now we've just got a little piece in the middle now. If you look at this, this is your little piece in your middle. I've knocked that piece of cheese out. And now what we're going to do is just come in from the side, flatten that off, and then we'll shave it. So I've come in, gone left, right, make sure it went on an angle, make sure it was straight. This is to glide over these bumps. And it'll just knock the heads off them essentially. And we'll go to the corners. Make sure you get the corners sorted, so you can kind of go full blast with that. Like this, all 4 corners. Then you grab your box then, give it a clean out. A little scrape, and that should fit in perfectly. Like that, and then remember those guidelines. So we've got a bit of wiggle room now to actually get that lined up with that. So we can, with one hand, hold it with 2 fingers, get some fixings where it looks good, and then get your penny washer fixings in. Jobs are good, and it is absolute roasting today. Oh, it's like 25 degrees. So I've got one fixing in, and then I've tied it up like basically halfway, but if I get my screwdriver in the bottom and lift it up, we can actually move the box. Because we've used the guidelines, it actually has gone in perfect. So the most important thing is then, so if you have chased your box a bit wonky, as you tighten this up, let's just bang that in there. Sometimes the lugs move, so you check it's level afterwards. Let's just see if these lugs move when we tighten it up, and they didn't. So if you do see them kind of go, you need to re-level, but that didn't move at all, so that's perfect. Alright, so hello cat. So I had like a long shift, but till 9 o'clock Thursday. Oh, feeling it today. Yeah, I worked yesterday really hard, so whoo, all this chase, it's taking it out of me. But it's been roughly about 20 minutes of one. So I know I've got kind of 1 hour with each three. 1, 2, 3, 2 hours there. On that one. Whoa, so this got another 3 with that switch here. 3 hours. What are we on now? Half 3, half 4, half 5, half 6. That's half 6 already. Oh, then we've got to sort this kitchen then. So what they want is, they basically want, we've got to take the tile out, keep the tile, and then put a socket there. I'll rewire that one. All the cables are here, which is nice. Actually fish it up the back and in. Socket there, and then a socket here. Obviously all these will kill, won't they, when we're doing the rewire, so. Oh, switch here. Yeah, there's quite a lot to do. Go on, James, you got this. Yeah, let's put myself up. Come on. Right, let's see if we get another 3 done then. So we'll chop that, get the switch in, get those cables down. Can do that in an hour. Let's find out. Here we go. Go. Not bad, 23 minutes. That's not bad at all. Yeah, to do them 2. Alright, this one next. There we go, 43 minutes. We've got the switch done. Penny washer fixes. So you can just really control your cables, make sure they land behind the plaster. That is the switch done in here, so there we go. So, yeah, it'll be today and tomorrow. Obviously, tomorrow's the video, so I'll have to just send this to Josh and it'll get edited for tomorrow, this video. So you probably won't see me finish it tomorrow, but at least you'll get to see where we're up to. But yeah, this is been nicely chased in then. Look at that. That's all in. So basically when you wire your lights in, let's have a lighting lesson then. So there's your fuse bob position, obviously all that's going to get ripped out. So you set the cable up, and then you can either go, it's called feeds to lights or feeds to switches. You bring a permanent live and neutral to there, but you don't want it always on, do you? So it needs a switch wire. So that's what we've done. Permanent live, in and out of all your switches. That's what Ellis has wired it. So he's gone feeds to switches, and then it's just it goes into the top side of your switch, out the bottom side of your switch, and then goes up into your lights, and then all the neutrals just connect together, and that's it. So you flick your switch, it runs through, the live runs through the switch, and then comes out on this cable. There we go. Nice and easy then. So that's how he's done it. So feeds is coming in and out, so feed in, feed out, so that's permanent live and neutral in and out. And obviously when we wire up the switch, we're not going to connect it straight to its pendant, it's going to run through the switch. Even though this is independent, this is spots. It's supposed to be spots, but anyway. So what we're going to try and get done in the next couple of hours, because it's like 6 o'clock now. I'm going to try and finish at 8. We're going to drill up then. So we've got outside light, we're going to drill that through and down. So this one's going to have to drill up and into, we're going to have to get into this switch. So all this Artex is going to get removed. So we'll basically just pop out here, and then it's all getting removed, the seal, it's getting overboarded, so we'll just bash a big hole there, get that cable, get it up into this section. I'm sure I'll be able to fish it to some floorboards upstairs, essentially. Half of the trick with being an electrician is actually the routes and where to run where and what meets what regulation. But that kitchen then, that kitchen's roughly here, so when we fish it this way, from that switch position, it should land here, and then we'll come along. So through there, I'll get us to this bit of the landing, and then we should just be able to fish it down here and down to your switch, and that'll be the other outside light wired. Look at that for sure. Now we've just popped out there. If you can see the little lead there right at the top. So that should land at that 150 zone, which is there. So we'll get into the ceiling and round. But yeah, that's how you get it. So how you do it, see? Here's the tips and tricks here, folks. Right then, so we've got a metre fiberglass rod. So what we've done is just tape onto the end of it like this. So just tape over the end so it can't get caught. And really loosely. So it's only got like a 1 wrap on that. And we're just going to feed it through the wall up into the ceiling. So bend that there a bit. On your own it's a little bit harder. And all my rocks are gone now. Right, see if we can hold this drill. There we go, the drill's holding it. Taking a bit of that weight off. And now we could get up these cabinets. And there's his cable on the end. Oh, so we're going to attach it really easy now. Attach this cable. Go through so we can now chase that into the ceiling. And I'm going to take his rod out. And there we go, but if you just tipped onto the end of it, if it's right up at the ceiling, you wouldn't really be able to get your rod up and through. But if you just tip on the end, you can untape it and the cable will pull through and you can get your rod back out. There we go, top tip. We've got an invader.
Hello. Show me all. I'm too fat for that.
Right, so there's a leaky pipe towards the bathroom. We've got Tom down to look at.
I think we're going to do a challenge. We'll see if an electrician can fit through that hole and fix a pipe faster than a plumber can.
I don't think we'll play those games.
That's funny. That's a shame.
There we go. So we've got these tiles off then. So they're going to basically, I don't even know, like plaster up to this, and then they're going to put like a backsplash on that gets adhered to it, something like that. So a socket's in then. So all I'm going to do is get behind here, just chase a bit of this out, get behind, and then we can wire all this up there. So one of these legs should be long enough to go up into one, and then we're going to rewire that one. Back out of there, we're going to pick up a socket up here, and then back out of that, we've got to, the cable will come in to that one, sorry. And that's it. So let's see if we can get these, at least this kitchen done today. Here we go, this is a 2 tile. I have to get a tile up from Tom. So there's a leaky pipe under here, isn't there?
Yeah.
And so
straight under, and I can't squeeze myself.
Yeah, it's
through that hole.
It's a bit very tight, and there's a nice bit of water down there, isn't there?
So we're just gonna chop the grout out, and then lift these 4 up, cut a hatch, get it all up, and hopefully not destroy anything.
There we go.
We shall see.
Right, whilst he's getting that up, then we'll carry on with the kitchen. So I managed to get that chopped out, and we can get a route up. The same again for this then. All we're going to do is just cut out the tile, and then we'll have to try and prise it off somehow. But it did prise off before, so as long as it can kind of stick these back on. But if you look, the edges are chips trying to get it out. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Need a break. Been here all day, and I'm absolutely knackered. So I've done quite a bit, to be fair. Yeah, that outside light took some doing, get that cable through, but I've got it down there. So I've got a little chicken curry, not a clue where it's from, because someone else ordered it for me. So thank you very much. It's alright, you know. That's well filled the spot. Egg fried rice. It's Father's Day Sunday. So my dad watched the video, so happy Father's Day, Father. I've got him a Lilo and Stitch, it's a Hawaiian shirt, because he wore one the other day, he looked good in a Hawaiian shirt, so I got him another one. It's just funny that it says, you know, it's Lilo and Stitch. And the other one says, you're the best dad in the galaxy. That's great, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, egg fried rice. We got the curry. Oh, that's really good. It's still warm now, it's like 24 degrees, it's like 7 o'clock or something. Yeah, we'll give that like a good 9 out of 10, that one, I think. Oh, it is nice, I'll have to know where it's from. Polish that curry off. That was so good. I'm knackered. Tom's trying to get that floor up still. Yeah, he's doing a good job. He's like, you got a rubber mallet? No, mate, sorry. I've got an idea.
And that's how it's done. Bit of heat and a knife. Happy days.
Here we go, get my plumber's hat on. So Tom's fixing this pipe. Go on, show the people the pipe.
If you can see it. Hello. There's your pipe if you can see it. And now it's spraying. Yeah, turn it off. This time I didn't get it in my face, which is nice.
So basically it's like a partner there which you don't need, so that is good news, but a bit easy for you then, Tom, isn't it?
Oh aye.
Oh aye. There we go, that's that bug gag switches in, so chase that up, we've got the black box in. So that'll do some downlights, this is like it's a pendant, but that's fine. So what we're going to do then is just put 6 spotlights in, and then we'll have some downlights. It's all getting overboard, so we're just going to basically just do what we want with the ceiling, just bash it all and get its cables there. It'll get overboarded, and then we'll cut out using the measurements. Perfect hole for his downlight to fit on. Yeah, we've got there, so again, plaster will have to just make that neat up to this. up to this surface, and then they're going to just stick like a backing board on to make it look like tiles. Sure, we've got a cable out for his socket, which will go here, which will do the fridge and something else, I can't remember. Oh, the microwave that actually sits here. So, there we go.
I got a woman as big as a house, yes sir. She's as big as a two-family house with a porch and a fence. You won't believe what you see when you look at her.
Yeah, Tom.
Hi, darling.
Got him singing. Yeah, that's as far as we could take it today then. So we've got a switch in, we've got those downlights, so there's 6 downlights wired, I've tucked them up. Some under cabinet lights got in, so I've just got the link across. So again, this is all getting overboarded, so ignore the holes. But what I'll have to do then, you won't see this bit, 'cause this will be tomorrow's video, and I'll have to send Josh the footage tonight so he can edit it. So, we're going to send the cable through, and then it's going to land onto one of these, and then obviously that'll piggyback over to there. This is just for your under cabinet lights. So, socket's done in the kitchen, socket's done there. We did that room then, that's looking all sexy. Tom turned up, so give him a hand. Just sort a few bits out, but
sprayed me in the face.
That's the yeah, sprayed him in the face. But yeah, we've got no leak.
Yeah, all sorted.
All sorted. No leak, no leak. So tomorrow then, we've got all this to chop out. That's the chop in. All the cables get back to the board down the riser that ain't chopped yet, and then that'll be this rewire done. So unfortunately I'm working all weekend, but you gotta do what you gotta do, haven't you? So that's all I've got for time for today. So we had a little special guest, Tom the Invader. So he's invaded well, and he's got some pipes fixed. He pulled up a tile very well. One tile didn't go very well, but he's doing well, he's doing well.
Yeah, one tile kind of upset me, but the rest of it...
No, I don't know. But yeah, if you like this kind of content, then hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the little bell notification so you know when we next upload. As always, have a good one from me and Ginger Tom, and we'll see you on the next one. Good night, Mr. Tom.